Everything is honey and that's quite alright with me.
So sweet. Okay.
Hello, hello. Hey. MJ, can you hear me?
Yes.
We are back for another Valentine's Day, and we're going to introduce our guest in just a second. But I know y'all missed us. It's been a while.
It's been a while. It's been a while. How have you been, sis? We're back. Network 455 is back.
We are back and good and great and better
back
than
and
ever.
paler than ever.
You feel me? You feel me? So listen, we're going to introduce everybody because we've got something special. So last year, if you tuned in, we talked to our sexpert, our favorite girl, Miss Denise Angel. So we're going to we're going to bring her in so she can introduce herself again. And we're going to get this conversation started. And then we got a few other friends that we brought.
Yes, love to see it. Hi.
Hey.
Welcome back, sis. How have you been? How has this year been for you?
You can't hear us?
Can you hear?
Okay.
Oh, no, I can't hear.
Okay, so you hop off and then hop back on. I'll bring you back on, okay? Okay, hold on.
Oh, wait, get her together.
Let me go ahead and call. All right, so while we're doing that, we're going to get her straight, and we're going to bring on a few other friends. We have first Isaac. Hey, Isaac.
Hi, Isaac.
Yep.
Yes. Thanks for joining us today on Sweet Talk from the Honey Pot.
No problem. Thank you for having me. No problem.
What is sex talk?
Mm-hmm. Finally, we have some men involved in this conversation.
We
this is
do.
Nice.
Hi, Lorraine.
Hey, how's it going? Y'all can hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
You. And Rashad.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Hey. All right. So we're just waiting for Angel to come on back in. So let's go ahead and get acquainted while we're waiting for her to come in. So what are we talking about tonight, y'all? Because we had a lot to say on the meet and greet.
Valentine's Day. We're talking about Valentine's Day primarily. Why this specific holiday does not speak to the men. Last year we talked a lot about women, how to please women, what women are expecting from the man, how we can give that Glock 5000. But apparently that didn't resonate with every single man. Every single man is different, and we want the man's perspective this year. I got Casamigos. We can get crazy. If y'all want to get crazy, let's get crazy. But we definitely want to hear the man's perspective.
I got my whiskey, so I'm right with you, MJ.
I'm scared.
I got my wine and my candle. Like, Isaac, did you get your candle? Because we said we was going to do
candles. Oh, it's right here. It might be out of camera a little bit. I got my candle right here. It's right here.
I got my candle. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, boop. There it goes.
So Angel's our sexpert, but these men are going to tell us if what Angel's throwing is they catching that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not for everybody. We also want to be able to cater to our men and see what they want this Valentine's Day. It's not all about us all the time. So Angel's back.
Yes. Yes. Boom. We in here. We in here. So, So, all right. So we were talking about last year. We talked about the grapefruit technique, the very famous technique, and all of the things that come with foreplay and afterplay and play. So, who wants to start us off? Angel, you want to start us off?
Oh, okay. So first, let me introduce myself because I wasn't able to do that before. Sorry.
Yes, please.
So my name is Angel. Most people call me Auntie Angel. I am a sexpert, but I specialize in fellatio. That is, of course, when you apply your lips, your tongue to a man's penis in order to give him pleasure. But of course, we all know the sucking dick, giving head, giving all the above. So I am here for you guys' pleasure. Whatever it is you want to know, how to do it, where to do it at, I am your girl.
So,
Yeah.
all right.
Hey,
So
Miss
this conversation is about to be deep. It's
Hey,
going to be.
Angel.
How you doing? How you doing, Auntie? Hey, Auntie.
Hey, Miss Angel.
I'm not
Okay.
saying it. Not
Hey.
hey, auntie. So we're gonna start this conversation off. So listen, Valentine's Day is on Monday.
Hey.
So and everybody's gonna be celebrating, doing all types of kinky things this weekend. So let's hear from the fellas first. What is it about Valentine's that you guys enjoy?
We going to is anybody goes first or
Anybody?
I mean, I won't really say I really enjoy anything in particular.
Facts.
I mean, like we were talking about yesterday, I mean, Valentine's Day really ain't for us. So it's more so like I guess the best thing I enjoy out of it is whatever I end up doing for my significant other, I guess I'm gonna find some joy in that, whatever it may be. But all in all, it's just whatever makes her happy, whatever she's comfortable, whatever she's cool with, then I'm cool with it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I like more so enjoy the idea of love, or so, you know what I'm saying, a day where you can celebrate love. I mean, who don't like love? You feel me? As far as the theatrics, you know what I'm saying, it's definitely dope. You feel me? It's a time where you can kind of highlight your significant other, even though you should do it on a daily basis, but you know how that can get. But
Right.
outside of that, I mean, I like the idea of Valentine's Day. I mean, it's pretty dope. I really don't have no issues with it.
I'm excited to hear Sauce's answer, to be honest, of how he feels about Valentine's Day, because he had a lot to say yesterday. So it's gonna be
I
good.
like how the Capricorns are aligned though. That's
It's problematic.
but go ahead.
So,
Toxic.
I mean, so when I was younger, Valentine's Day, you know, you have more expectations than you do when you're older, and I think now is more so of how much can you prove financially now versus how much you actually love somebody through actions.
Mhm.
So like nowadays, I feel like if they can't go post it on social media and look better than everybody else, they're not even gonna appreciate it. If it's not like Instagram capable of, you know, getting you 100 likes, that's what you're going for now on Valentine's Day is how many other people are like the event that's supposed to be for you and your significant other.
Right.
So I think it's just not the same anymore. It's more like they say a Hallmark holiday now.
So what can we do as women to make this holiday just as special for you as you make it for us? Because we heard a lot of shit talking yesterday about how no holidays are for guys. I get it. Father's Day really ain't about y'all. We got Sweetest Day, but not everybody celebrates that. So
Right.
what can we do as women to make this more special for you? And we also have Angel here to give us some tips just in case.
Right.
Angel, feel free to jump in whenever you need to because we're trying to
I
learn.
just want to hear what
I
they
was
got to say.
So I was gonna
This
say,
is good.
almost we could stop Euro stepping over Sweetest Day. I mean, we could actually celebrate
That part. Say it again for the people in the back.
That's the whole,
Say it again for the people in the back.
That's a whole day that's dedicated to us, you know what I'm saying? But we jump straight to Valentine's Day because, you know, we're going to do more to catering to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Which is, I mean, like I said, it's cool. But as far as, I mean, me personally, like speaking on the personal, I never had nothing like really, I would say like dope as hell as far as Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing that like stuck out. But I mean, outside of the usual cards, poems, things like that, which is, you know, I'm a thoughtful person. So I mean, I like that stuff too. But it's like I never really had to like the whole show out of like, oh, this is VA. Let me sit here and, you know, I would like to get flown out. I mean, that's the thing that too.
Oh, you trying to get flued out.
You feel me? I would like to get flown out. So if y'all want to apply some pressure, I mean, by any means, pull up on me. You know what I mean? But
I mean, Valentine's Day, it's like Sauce was saying, it's nothing but a peacock show. As far as for the women's perspective, like it's nothing but a show. Like, and even from nowadays, he was saying social media. Before, even when we was in middle school and high school and stuff like that, you had to make sure you got your girl the biggest teddy bear, the biggest balloons, all that, just to make sure she could walk around with it and show everybody else that, oh, I did this for her. We still didn't get anything. I mean, for us, I feel like if we can, how we can enjoy Valentine's Day is don't be as selfish. Like, it isn't just about you. You know what I'm saying? Like a guy like Lorraine was saying, if we're putting a lot of thought into it, we're thinking of the perfect gift, flowers, roses. Like, let's just go with the typical. Like, what are you doing? How thoughtful are you being in this day for me as well? We never get that. Like, I'm really trying to sit here and think of a Valentine's Day that was memorable to me. I've gotten some fly gifts, don't get me wrong, but it's just a gift. If I were to just get my girl a gift for Valentine's Day and call it a day, then nah, I'm gonna hear about it tomorrow or the next week or 2 months later down the line. That's
So
not
Polo Tink Tink just wants us to put some thoughts into you, huh? You want me to think about you, think about it ahead of time.
That's it.
You know,
That's
what is
it.
he like? How can I really show out this Valentine's Day? Okay,
We tired of
Yeah, y'all want us to be thoughtful on Valentine's Day. Reciprocate. Be a little thoughtful.
got it.
That's
Angel?
it.
So let me say this. A lot of the problems that I'm hearing you guys having are your faults. The reason why is because when you first start to date someone, you need to find out what is her love language, and she needs to know yours. That means everything. If you know she's into gifts and all of that, then that's what you do. She should do the same thing for you. My love language is time and physical touch. I don't give no damn about no roses. I don't give no damn about no I want to eat, but I don't care about all of that stuff. Sir, you don't got to give me none of that. I need you to be here present, make love to me, rub my back, rub my feet. Let me give you some head. Let's do this fantasy. That's my love language. You guys are with women who are materialistic and they so about people appreciating the likes instead of you. If she's with you, it shouldn't even be care what's on social media. Have that whole conversation. Baby, you want to post, fine, but this is what we're going to do. People walk into relationships incorrect all the time. And then you deal with the bullshit later. And then you wonder why. Well, that's
okay. Well,
you start after her, figure out what she needs and wants, and then it will be all good. If you know she's materialistic, buy material stuff. If you know she want to post.
But you also have to share that
relationship.
You have to share your love language with her too.
Exactly.
Hold on. My question is, with all that being said, I agree with what you're saying. But in a relationship, how long does it normally take to learn somebody's love language? That's not a conversation that normally comes up within the next 4 or 5 months, 6 months, whatever the case may be. That isn't something that just comes up early on in the relationship.
Why?
Isn't that a conversation? That's part of the problem.
Control the narrative. You meet someone, and this is the problem. People wait for, what are you waiting for, sir? When I first meet you, I'm attracted to you. You know what I'm saying? I want to date, blah, blah, blah. You know what? I want to get to know you. What's your love language? That should be the first conversation. People don't do it because everybody's so busy going around stuff. Y'all grown ass men. You are leaders. Control the narrative. If she can't get with it, then she's not the one for you in the first place. I think we cause more issues in our relationship at the beginning, and then it trickles down, and then we wonder why we're miserable.
I mean, I agree to a certain extent. I mean, at the end
of
the
message. I love that.
Okay, don't hear Rena. Kayla.
I love that. That's a message right there. Bing bong.
And so let me just say this. I understand what you're saying. That is the norm, the typical relationship. Most people meet each other. Everything is kind of like you're trying to figure out each other. Some people don't even know what they love language is. People don't even know what love language is. Let's just be clear. A lot of people don't. It depends on the maturity. I'm finna be 51, so I've seen it all, been through it all. But when you're younger, I will tell men all the time, that is a control situation that you got to start at the beginning. You need to know if she wants to give head, if she is into sex, has she been raped, if she got some family trauma, do you like roses? Are you allergic to roses? Do you want grapefruit? Like all these things can be conversed before you even act, and then you don't have to be confused.
No, that's real.
Do you guys ever feel like somebody's ever cared about your love language though? Like, I want to get into that in a second. Somebody did say, I want to kind of read the comments a little bit. The truth has entered the chat. Jamar is a firm believer that ain't no holiday about the men, period. Father's Day, you getting the fucking macaroni, the macaroni necklace and shit, the homemade card. Nobody gives a fuck. The shirt from Walmart. He's a big firm believer in that. Somebody said that looked good. And thank you, sis. Whoever said that, I love that. Love that for us. I make it a requirement to take the love language test early on during the getting to know you stage. Mm-hmm. So that's what we said. I mean, in order to be in a relationship, you have to have that conversation because we don't know each other's needs or wants. And now we're fucking up and trying to figure it out when we could have just asked each other. What are you waiting for, sir? Line of the day. I think that's going to be our quote of the day. Well, sir, what the fuck are you waiting for? Somebody said the
I
angel
don't
is
know
on
about all
point, and
that.
she is not lying.
Yeah, that's a deep
It's on point.
conversation. That's too much for a first date. I'm not about to ask you what your
Not
love
first date,
language
but
is.
before we
That's
ask
not
you
First
about
date,
your
I'm just
relationship
trying to
with
figure out if I even like you to begin with.
This is a conversation that you eventually have. It could be the second, third, fourth date. It don't have to be day one, but you don't wait till
Okay,
you're
I
a
agree.
relationship and then all of a sudden you be like, I don't even know what you like. That you never asked. And guess what? We all are grown. Why is it difficult? Even on the first conversation. Because the first
Communication's
conversation,
easy,
I
folks.
want to know, sir, can you get it up? I'm not because you're gonna waste my time. I'm not gonna.
Man, you're asking me that on the first date.
Can you
I
keep
hope,
it up?
I hope she asked me that on the first day.
On the first date, I'm asking everything. I'm letting you know my medical history because I don't want time is wasted. Can you imagine being with somebody 2 years, then all of a sudden y'all break up? That's time wasted invested in somebody, and you don't even know them. They're a perfect stranger. Maybe back,
Right.
but keep living. Keep living. I promise you. The older you get, you just realize how people waste your time on bull crap. And
All
these
the time.
girls,
I'm with you there.
and I'm
I'm
not
with
gonna
you there.
lie, the
Amen.
millennials,
Auntie.
yes.
But dig this. Keep the thing, like you said, you keep saying that we're younger, right? Like you're you know what I'm saying, you a little, and I mean you age like fine wine, you're doing your thing, you feel me? Like, okay, yeah. And I love the way you bring up head. Mo, hey, you need to teach a lot of more of my people what the hell you got going
But
on.
that's what we're here for.
They
Exactly.
tripping, yeah, they tripping. But I mean, I look at it like, yeah, it's the age thing, but when we like at the spots that you're in, you're probably a little bit more upfront. When we start to meet each other, and now everything is so microwavable. You got apps, we gonna slide in the DMs, you know, all this other stuff.
Exactly.
We're not like women are going to be way more conservative, and they're not going to be as open when we first meet them, because it takes a very long time for you to get to understand the type of person that you're dealing with before you really start understanding what they are. So then after y'all done threw us in the loop, because y'all not gonna act like y'all don't play no games now. Y'all play more games than a little bit. So once we get through all the games, it's like, okay, now we can start talking about love language. What we doing? First, you got to get rid of all your side pieces. You feel me? Your situationships. Get rid of all that. You know what I'm saying? Then when you come up to the table and then you're ready to, okay, now we're gonna see what we're gonna peel them layers back a little bit.
But you know what? Okay, in my opinion, I don't think that games is a thing that we do. It wasn't a thing that we did until like we could do everything that Auntie Angel talking about, and then all of a sudden y'all are scared. Oh, that was too much on the first date. That was too much the first week. That was too much first month. She too much. She doing too much. So it's like,
yeah.
Well, I have a question. Would you guys be comfortable first, second, third date? Like, let's say we're at the point where we're really digging each other. Maybe it's the fourth date. We're really digging each other. We really like each other. I'm really enjoying getting to know this person. Would you be uncomfortable with sharing your love language first? Maybe that will open the door for her to feel more comfortable doing the same and reciprocating it in return.
I won't be against that. I know.
I don't think it's a problem with that, but up until maybe a few months ago, I didn't even know what a love language was. So I don't think too many dudes know unless they done been confronted with a woman who talks about love language. So you got to go to Google.
Exactly.
Nah, that question wouldn't fit me at all. I'll be happy to answer. If she opened the conversation, she brought it up, I'll be more than happy to answer that conversation. And
no, she said you opened it up. She said
like
you
started.
Right.
You opened it up.
If I started?
Yeah, you started.
She said you.
Every time the conversation as far as love languages have come up, I have been the initiator. But it hasn't been within, I would say, within the first 5-6 months. Give or take, I might bring it up after about 7-8.
Fine, that's fine. Okay, so if y'all don't mind me asking, since we're catering to the men this episode, we really want to know what y'all like and what y'all into. Can you guys give me your love language? If I asked you at a day, baby, what's your love language? How can I cater to you?
You might have to run the list down, because I only remember like receiving gifts. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, well, to start off, mine is
I know you gotta run the list.
It's words of affirmation, acts of service, physical touch. What am I missing? Gifts and what's the last one?
Yeah.
I always miss the last one.
It's physical touch and time.
Yeah.
Quality time. So mine is my number one is words of affirmation for me, and the second one for me is acts of service.
Okay.
So you want somebody to reassure you that you're doing a good job, and also do things for you without you having to ask. So an act of service, me, making you dinner, or let me take care of this for you because I know you're busy with something. Okay, I got it. Lorraine. what is your out of the 6? What? Give me a top 2. Your love language.
Top 2. Geez. I mean, I guess words of affirmation. See, I never really like got too deep into the love languages.
You getting into it today?
I see. I just said, I thought I had. I mean, I thought I probably need to study. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, words.
It's an easy read.
Right. Words of open. Words of affirmation is a good one. And then, like I said, receiving gifts. You know what I'm saying? I think, receiving.
He's trying to get flued out, so you know.
Yeah, I told y'all.
Somebody said
flued out, man.
before I get into sauce really quick, somebody did say it's an actual test that you can take to find out your love language. You can Google it, and that is true. If you do not know what your love language is, or you're unfamiliar with your love language, you can Google that information, take a test, figure it out. Most men's love language is physical touch. Well, we'll be the judge of that. We'll see in a second. I make it a requirement to take the love language test early on during the getting to know you stage. Maybe that should be something we implement into our dating lives, because not having that conversation sooner than later can lead to a lot of bullshit. Sauce, what is your top 2? If you had to pick your top 2 love languages, what would it be?
Well, I know one of them is quality time, and then what was that other one? Say them again one more time. I'll tell you when I hear it. I just can't remember. And I don't have Google moving fast.
Words of affirmation, acts of service, physical touch, quality time.
You said acts of service. There you go.
So none of it was physical touch. That's surprising. Out of all 3 of these men, not one person said physical touch. I find it very interesting.
Yeah.
Somebody said, damn, Angel's like, you're going to learn today. That's what we're here for. This is educational. It's an educational experience. Look at these men talking about their love language. I love to see it.
But can I say one thing? The thing that you guys just did, can you realize if she knew that and then you knew hers, how many arguments you can eliminate? Because now they're catering to what they know that you want and you need in this relationship. So if they don't do it, you automatically know they're not loving you, because they heard what you wanted, what you needed, and they're not performing. She ain't it, sir. You move on. You can eliminate so much drama. You said you put in 8-9 months into somebody to find out what that is, and she don't even know. She don't even want to give it to you. That's a waste of time.
I mean, I feel like you can eliminate a lot of the drama if both parties just be transparent with each other. I mean, honestly, like the reason why I'm not so heavy into the love language, because I feel like as males, we are very simple. So when you start to break it down to that type of molecule, it's just like, because like you said, left out physical touch. I'm touching on my girl every chance I get. So of course I'm not gonna miss that beat. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just like,
but that's not important to you. I'm talking about love language that's important to you. You don't need to be physically touched all the time. That might be her love language.
I mean, I want her touching me too. You know, that's what we in the gym for, right? You know, so
hey, not for nothing, Lorraine. I think we need, as far as me, I think we need to stop selling ourselves short and saying that like we're so simple and it takes just 1, 2, and 3 to satisfy us and do all of that. Like at the end of the day, my boy, I'm not that simple. I'm not that simple. I'm not gonna say it's gonna take 1, 2, and 3 things to make me happy and do all of that. Nah, this just like when my girl's a full-time job to take care of her, it's a full-time job to take care of me and be there for me. Like we gotta stop selling ourselves short and saying we simple. Nah, my boy, you ain't simple.
Yeah. What we talking about in the space of 2 people trying to pretty much coexist with each other. I feel like the easiest way to deal with a relationship is, well, one, open communication and transparency. I feel like the game is really that simple, but because so many people come with so much stuff to hide, that's where the arguing and the bickering come in at, because now all of a sudden everybody had something from this person. I'm like, if you really like, from my personal situations, if you really feeling the person, all that other stuff don't matter. I'm just happy to be around the person that I'm with, the person that I chose. And then because you know you mess with them or you rock with them on a certain type of level, from that point, you know, I would want to make everything easy. But if we coming in this thing with we had and stuff, then from that point, of course, it's going to be a lot of bumping heads and then you got to throw in trust issues. You know, that's some mother. Can we curse on her?
Yeah, that's a motherfucker.
Let's make a show. That's a motherfucker. You feel me? Like, y'all just make a show. I was just making a show.
This ain't kid friendly. We about to be talking about sex in a minute. This ain't kid friendly.
I feel like my thing is I feel like the equation is a lot more simpler, but one of the biggest keys in this whole conversation is what we talking about is the modern day. We live in this fast food, social media, everybody needs everything out in the front. Half the relationships fake as hell. The other, you know what I'm saying? Like everything is just everything's so cosmetic nowadays. And that's why I'm just like, well, y'all not even basing y'all foundation off nothing real in the first place. So we sitting here trying to really, you know, I don't know, drill in
Real,
therapy
somebody
to
who
people
ain't
that's not
Out
real
fake
with
each
themselves.
other.
Right. Like
Angel got something to add to that.
I want to agree with you, and I'm gonna tell you why I agree. Your generation, the millennials, right?
Hey, Auntie.
80s babies.
A
Hey,
lot of you guys just don't have a good platform of what relationships should look like. Most people are raised in single family homes. Daddy is not there. If he was there, he probably ran through a bunch of women. Your mama could have been a hoe as well. Let's just be realistic. A lot of times that's our platform of how relationships go. So when you see all this dysfunction, you think that becomes your norm, and not just millennials. But the reason why I said millennials because you talk about the fast, the media. I grew up. I didn't have cell phones in high school. We didn't have a cell phone.
Facts.
We had a pager. You know what I'm saying? So I get a little bit more of the old school mindsets. But the younger folks, 35 and younger, I feel sorry for y'all generation. Y'all winging it. Y'all just winging it on the prayer. And it's, that's why most people are into open relationships now. It's just like, you screw who you want, and I'll screw who I want. Let's just all be happy. There's no commitment. There's no mindsets on 1, 2, and let's work it out. I don't even really know how to talk to you guys about anything other than sex, because that's pretty much our common denominator.
But you know what? I'm really glad that we're getting to a place where we're talking about more than just sex, and we're starting from the beginning, right? So we're starting talking about like, all right, your love language. Now that we got that out the way, what would you like to see from your woman? So it's Valentine's Day morning. What do you want to see from your woman? This is prior to sex. We're gonna go through the whole day. We're gonna piece by piece this shit. Okay.
Do we live
I want to read
together?
some comments really quick first before we get to that. Many aren't forthcoming towards what they want in a relationship or connection. People got their guards up. Yes, and that's a very terrible millennial thing that we do. If Lorray was more knowledgeable about the love languages, I believe his perception will be different. He should educate himself first and then come back. And that's what we're doing. This is an educational experience. I know somebody tried to come for you in the comments, okay?
I know, right? Ooh.
I'm going to say this is an
Hey, Lorraine,
educational
that book
experience.
take about a good 15-20 minutes to read, boy. It's an easy read.
Very easy.
Oh, no,
Yes,
no,
it's
no,
really quick.
I took the test off. I took the test a couple times. It's just that I'm not really too heavily into it. You feel me?
I got
feel,
you.
I feel what's thorough is thorough. You feel me? Like that's just
Right.
kind of not, I'm an 80s baby.
Know about it too. But knowing what you like and what you expect from somebody is also very important. Angel busting heads and hurting feelings with the truth. Facts. Here we are with the facts. Okay, so it's Valentine's Day morning, guys. You woke up. What are you expecting? Now the shoe's on the other foot. It's like fucking Freaky Friday. Okay, we got something else going on. We wake up in the morning. Instead of you catering to us, what do you expect using the love languages that you gave us? What do you expect to see from a woman? Why are we stuck on Valentine's Day? Love each other daily. We understand, but Valentine's Day is next week, honey. That's all we're trying to do.
Right.
We're trying to set the mood.
Right.
That's all.
Well,
Trying to make-
But yes, practice this every
go
day.
on Tuesday.
so
Every day,
are we referring to like we wake up in the same house ordeal?
We waking up in the same house because you know what? It's
Good
Valentine's
question.
Day, so we really want to spend the night before together. It don't matter. Honestly,
Okay.
based off your love language, what are you expecting to see from your woman in terms of how you should be treated on Valentine's Day?
Breakfast first, like
Facts.
Acts of service.
yeah, like wake up, some breakfast,
You can throw the grapefruit in there too.
We'll get to the
no.
grapefruit. The grapefruit ain't over. We'll get to the
No.
grapefruit.
I don't know, like if they know what your normal day like, let's just pretend it's a work day and you got to go to Valentine's Day, so you got
It's
to
Monday.
I'm just saying a pregame and an after game. So you got to go to work. Like have your clothes ready for work. Maybe have a nice new outfit you can wear to work. Maybe like, whoa, what's this? So when you go to work, you can feel like somebody care about. Like you don't have to feel like, but everybody gonna look at you like, hey, somebody care about that man over there.
Right.
And then maybe when you get off work, they got something planned. Like, man, let's go do this. And it's not necessarily has to be something that's just heavy financially. It could be something like me, I'm weird. I like to color. So like imagine
Me
if
too.
we had a big board, you brought some crayons, we could color this huge picture or something, just something oddball off the chain. I'm down with that. I mean, a little blunt and some coloring, maybe a little sip, and we could figure something out after
Baby.
that. Like it don't necessarily have to be something extravagant because realistically, I know they said we need to stop saying this, but we are simple. Like what we like, what we like.
Oh, bro.
Some men, don't say all.
Please say
Oh, no,
I think it's not all men, but some are. Some
Right.
men are simple and some men are very
simple.
complicated. We can never put everybody in one group.
Yeah, boy, I'm
That's
not.
real.
I'm
Hey,
not
that's real.
simple,
I feel
dog.
it.
I'm not.
Okay, so Sauce gave us his idea of what a Valentine's Day should look like for him. Using your acts of service, Lorraine, let us know
Ooh.
what your Valentine's Day look like.
See, look, y'all audience probably gonna roast me for this because I kind of forgot.
No, we're not gonna roast you because I love the coloring book idea.
Hey, I
Listen,
forgot
have a color for
what
my
my love
anxiety,
language
and I
was.
love that idea.
I forgot what my love language was. My idea of Valentine's Day, first and foremost, yeah, definitely we gonna wake up with the breakfast in bed. I love that idea. I love my woman to cook for me. You feel me? Like
Acts
we
of
look
service.
like hey, auntie, you say we old school, right? So they said the closest way to a man's heart is through his stomach, right? You gotta feed
Yeah.
me, right? Come on, feed
Yeah.
me.
Me.
Like nowadays, I'll say Mars will be wanting to go to all these restaurants, but feed me. You feel me? I'm a big boy too, so feed me. But outside of that, I mean, we could do little cool things. Like, I mean, things that I like to do. We can go to the range. You feel me? I kick it. You feel me? So as long as
Yes.
my girl can kick it with me, like just have a whole little situation. Call my boys up. Tell them let's go to the bar real quick and let's go. But no, if you want to do some like real dope things, one thing that I
It's
always
about what you want to do. This Valentine's Day is about
just
you. So
me?
what do
Okay.
you want based off your love languages?
Okay, I always wanted one of them little scenarios where you know what I'm saying they set it up and they have like the roses that lead from the hallway to the bedroom and then do the little trench coat thing. I be seeing it in the movies. I want that to happen.
Man,
Right.
Come through, trench coat, no clothes on underneath. You feel me? And then simple gas for the win. You feel me? Like this shit.
The gun range is a whole vibe, somebody said. And somebody
The gun
also
range
said
is
they're also
definitely
acts of
bad.
service.
You feel me? Gun range.
I love that. Okay, so before we get to sex, I want to get to Esco and figure out what your love language is. Based off your love languages, what do you want to see on Valentine's Day? Because you are really big. And me and you have had multiple conversations about Valentine's Day not being about you. So my nigga, what would you like to see for Valentine's Day? Very important stuff.
Hey, what's crazy is for like everything they said for me, throw out the window. Like I don't eat breakfast, so you cooking breakfast, you honestly just waste
This is a
30, 45
difficult
minutes
ass
of your time.
motherfucker though. This is hard.
And then he was saying, buy my clothes for work. I'm in the military, so you can't buy me no clothes for work.
Ladies, if you love a challenge,
So
do
wait,
that,
no,
Esco.
Let's go.
hold on.
Let's go.
So I'm gonna
Well,
get
she
there.
still give you a suit title.
For me,
Go ahead.
as far as when I took this my love language, when I wake up in the morning, I need you to boost me. Because I'm about to go in. We're talking about Valentine's Day being on Monday. I need you to boost me. So when I wake up in the morning, tell me like maybe like you're gonna have a great day. Like you look great, amazing. Like you're gonna go
Words
in
of
here, you're gonna
affirmation.
talk to people. Yeah, I need that boost. I'm in the shower, baby. You soaping the hell out your back. Keep soaping. I need all of that, and then I can go out in that day and then be great, and that also motivate me and push me to come back and do whatever I need to do for you that day. When it comes to that first part of the day, that's all I need. I don't need bacon, eggs, and French toast, all of that. I'm gonna drink a bottle of water and probably Gatorade on the way to work anyway.
And
I need
everybody's
that.
different. That's the beauty of this, and that's why we like the
Exactly.
3 different perspectives because everybody's different. Somebody totally guessed that you were quality time words of affirmation, which you totally are. Somebody said they survived you barely. So I don't want to get into that. I don't know what that means. But scary. You scary. You difficult. And somebody said they were right. You are quality time words of affirmation. But all 3 of you guys said different things, and none of it required a whole lot of money. None of it required sex. It was all just, I want to be doted on. I want to feel appreciated. I want the words of affirmation. I want the quality time. I want the acts of service, which I find this is like a new find for me. This is educational for me because the first thing I think is, okay, let me just get this nigga some pussy and call it a day. But it's a lot more than that. And I love that. Angel, what do you think?
And this is the reason why I talked about love language is because you all have totally different mindsets of what it is you want. And if you express that to your girl, you're gonna get what you want. Instead of, with the gentleman at the top, Esco, is that how you pronounce it?
You just call me Esco.
Esco.
Oh, Esco, okay.
Let's go.
Like
Let's
just
go.
for instance, if I didn't know your love language, I probably would cook you dinner and give you some head. And even though you may not eat it, then I'm not mad. He don't want to eat my food. He don't push me away from the bed. All I had to do was say, baby, you so fine. Oh my God, go ahead, go out there and work today. And when you come back home, I'm gonna make sure I cater to you, take care of you. But you holding it down. If I knew I could just do that and not cook and
That's
give you
it. That's it.
You know what I'm saying? But of course, Lorraine, I gotta make sure you got some bacon, eggs, and some cheese grits, whatever it is. I might come in with some lingerie, make sure I cook it all up for you,
Like
add
that.
grapefruit with a hole. Baby, I'm gonna say it for you for later. I don't
Hey,
even know how to
hey.
approach you. You know
Dress
what
it
I'm
up and make it real for me.
Sauce?
That's all I want. Dress it up.
Come
And
on,
make it
TT.
Exactly. And sauce, guess what? I'm probably gonna sit there and connect the dots on my body and say, baby, lean on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you multiple things.
But
I
you
would
see how
never
easy it
know.
was? You see how easy it was for Angel to come up with this whole scenario for all three of y'all based off of you telling me flat out what your love language is and what you expect from me. That's
Everybody
it.
happy. Because
Somebody said,
women,
go ahead.
one thing about most women, not all women, we want to please you. We want to be better than the last chick. We want to stay. We want a ring. So we got to do what we got to do to get that. But if I'm doing everything the opposite of what you like, we wonder why it take forever. Because I don't even know this dude. This nigga ain't told me nothing. He just sitting there. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just winging it. But you guys have literally just showed me how to love you. If I want to date any one of y'all, I'm going to mess your mind up because I know what to do.
Somebody said Angel got the 5-star menu on deck. Damn, yes, it's that easy. Just let us know how you feel, and it could really be that easy.
Look, you got it. I didn't even have to say that. You got it.
Facts. Showing that
When
you're being
you got it.
she got it. Showing that you're being appreciated by such acts of service and words of affirmation is powerful. Speak life in abundance to who you love. Alchemy is real deal, so we should take care of how we speak to each other. Totally. But you got to let me know that matters to you, because I don't know that you give a fuck of how I speak to you and not how powerful those words are. I used to be involved with someone who didn't like breakfast, and I loved to cook, so it was a little disheartening. But what I used to do for him was lotion his body from head to toe after he showered in the morning, and he loved it. Yes, because it's not about what you love to do, it's about what he wants. Absolutely. It's not all about you.
Absolutely.
So this is beautiful. I love this conversation. Yeah. Now let's get into, do gifts matter? Do we have to do gifts? Because I know the Valentine's Day, the big thing about it, like you guys said, it's all the pomp and circumstance. It's the showing off on social media. Is that important to you at all? Before I get into sex, is that important to y'all at all?
Absolutely not.
Not the showing off the social media, but like the gift should be something. Not just like, oh, I'm getting you a gift because it's Valentine's Day, but it should be, if it's going to be special for that day, it should be something related to me specifically versus just related to the day. Like here's an example. I don't eat chocolate. So just imagine I wake up with a card and chocolate and all that. Well, you finna eat the chocolate because I don't eat chocolate. That's not my thing. But
and if she knew your love languages, she would know that you don't even like motherfucking chocolate. So
it'd be different. I'd be, I could wake up and, like I said, it still goes back to the gift can be the new outfit for work. The gift can be because, I needed some new snow boots. I got new snow boots on Valentine's Day, not flowers and a teddy bear and balloons and stuff that depreciates 5 seconds after you buy it. I'm talking about like, get me something. So I'm like, damn, you got this new controller. Yeah, my girl got me this on Valentine's Day. Right. That happened before. Like my first Valentine's Day gift I got, I think girl got me 2K for Valentine's Day. And it was like, you got 2K? I said, yeah, I got 2K for Valentine's Day, and I got all the VC points. Like it wasn't just the game. The guys know what I'm talking about.
My boy got the Hall of Fame package. Got the Hall of Fame package.
I do want to realign this question with, okay, so is a gift important to you, and what would an important gift be to you? But what's the best gift you ever got that really resonated with you? So Esco, go ahead. Let us know, what are gifts important to you? Do you even care? And what kind of gifts would be important to you if you were to receive gifts on Valentine's Day? And what's the best gift you ever got?
Gifts aren't necessarily important. Gifts they are important. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate them. I'm grateful. I'm gonna accept them. It's lovely. Don't get me wrong, but it's not a necessity. But the best gift I probably ever gotten was probably like the most recent Valentine's Day I've had. It was my girl got me some red Vapor Maxes off of StockX that I didn't even know had dropped yet. So she got me those with a matching t-shirt. And then she also took the time to I don't know if y'all see the TikTok where it's a bottle. Well, I still have it over here. It was a bottle full of pills. And she wrote and then she took into account me, words of affirmation. She wrote a message on 100 pills and put them all in the bottle. So even now, when I'm feeling down, feeling sad, whatever the case may be, I'll go to the bottle, pop it open, and it's a heartfelt little message that's in it. So that
The words of
honestly is by
affirmation
far
are kind
the
of coming
Yeah,
through.
yeah.
1000%.
The words of
So
affirmation are coming through every day of the week. It doesn't matter if it's just Valentine's
yeah,
Day. You receive it
so
on Valentine's
anytime
Day.
I'm
Then
having
you
a moment,
express it.
anything like that, like just go in there, pop the bottle, open one up, and I'm good. So I'll probably say
And also,
easily,
as a
hands down, that's probably
disclaimer,
the best one.
she was a pharmacist. And she had to say that on the chat. I'm a pharmacist. So that's why the pill bottle makes sense, because she was a pharmacist, so she was associating her love language with his, saying positive words
Yeah.
and positive affirmations within little pill bottles to kind of associate with her job and what she's professional at. So
That's
that's
dope.
kind of
Yeah,
cute.
so
I love that.
by far, that was probably like the best gifts I've gotten easily.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yes, Leroy. Well, Leray, I'm sorry, Leray. Please give me your, if you even care about gifts, what would you even want as a gift? And if you did care about a gift, can you please tell me, like, what was the most important gift that you cared about, or what really resonated with you?
Man, that's what I'm. Hey, like that's why I was laughing the whole. I don't even think I could really remember a gift.
This is also the same guy that didn't understand what his love language was. So maybe, ladies, next year if we have this conversation, we might be in a different place, because now he knows what the fuck he's expecting from a woman.
Exactly.
You say, let me see. I mean, I received cards before, with meaningful messages. But I think it's more so the things they done. So probably like take me places. I still want to get flown out. I just want to throw that out there. But
Any ladies in the comments?
you want to apply some pressure, fly me out. No, I'm blessed with y'all. But no, I really can't. Honestly, I really can't think like of a gift that I received. That might look bad.
That's okay, because you know what? Now after this, you're gonna learn your love language. You're gonna put some effort into that, and the next woman that you deal with, she's gonna know what you're looking for without you even telling her, because you already told her your love language, and that's all you have to do.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
For sure.
Somebody did say in the comments, that's why I love the store Things Remembered. Every gift is personalized. I put a lot of thought into my gifts to make it special. We are not sponsored by Things Remember. I'm just saying.
That part.
So yeah, we're not sponsored by them. But you know what? Things Remembered is a great store. I never knew how they stayed in business, because I'm a demon and I'm toxic and I don't do Valentine's Day at all, to be honest. So this is a little out of my realm. But Things Remembered sounds like a great idea if you're looking for personalized gifts. MJ's asking questions like she's about to get a Pulitzer. Listen, I'm just asking questions like I'm on Casamigos. So there's that. Anyway, moving on. All right, so we got our gifts. We had our good day. This woman made me feel special all day long. You got off work. It's Monday. Remember that. Valentine's Day is Monday. So we got off work. What are you looking for now, going forward? Now we're talking about sex. Auntie has entered the chat, okay? So, TT, could you please explain what you would like to give to your man on Valentine's Day after a long day at work? And I gave you all your love language gifts, and you're so happy.
Right.
TT, what from your perspective, what should we be looking for to give to our man?
So, and that can go so either way. Let's just be real. For me, my freak level is really, really high. So I get off by pleasing him. The best Valentine's Day he can get from me is to let me be me and just enjoy the ride. So I'm that girl who likes butt plugs. I'm that lady that likes vaginal clitoral stimulation. I like to be on the pole. I like to dress up. I love heels and I love to suck. I need to incorporate all of those things in that. So this is the typical things. I want you guys to kind of close your eyes. You guys, you're my man, right? So I'm gonna say, baby, you know what? Just stay in the bedroom. You in the bed. And when and I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna come back in. I'm gonna make sure that he has some money, and you just sit there, right? I feel like most men, they may not be into strippers, but they like to see their woman undressed. Some men is like nude, okay? But I'm gonna be like, I got this body right here, so I'm gonna let him see it from the beginning to the end. So when I walk in, I most definitely will like the trench coat lady. I like that fantasy when you just have a little bit, but I'm a little raggedy too. So let me just say, I got whole tendencies. So once I'm gonna have my trench coat on, and I'm gonna have my butt plug in. So let me show you my butt plug. Hold on.
Somebody get the mic away from us.
Okay.
This is when it gets really, really fun.
So this is like one of my
Oh, the
favorites.
foxtail. The foxtail.
Man.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
The foxtail.
So I'm gonna have that in a thong, and I'm gonna have like a raggedy bra, like them bras that got like a safety pin still on it. real one of those. So I'm gonna have my trench coat on, some cute little heels.
Hey.
I don't care how my makeup might be. Most definitely, I might have a ponytail because you know. And then when I come in, I'm have music playing. You know what I'm saying? I love feet. I have a foot fetish, so just stay with me. So I'm coming in. You know, I got the coat on. I'm doing my little dance. I got a little pole right here in my bedroom, so I'm gonna dance around, do that. Kind of crawl into the bed. You know, take my trench coat off. Still got my heels on. And then I'm that girl that's just gonna go right into kissing, sucking. I love feet, so I'm gonna rub his feet, suck his toes, and then you know I still have my stuff on. I want to place his feet inside of my vagina, and I'm gonna ride his feet, right? Because you know his penis ain't really hard yet, so I got to give him that whole visual of the lead up. So now I'm on his feet and I'm riding. I'm gonna take him out and I'm gonna suck his toes, suck my juices off his feet. Then I'm gonna work my way on up, give him kisses, turn around, you know, just kind of like dance, pop it a little bit or whatever. Stand up if I can in my bed, turn around, reverse cowgirl, give him some of that, fall out the bed. Get on the pole, whatever. And then at this point, he has a menu. So let me just go back. I had a menu and some money. So on a menu, I'm asking him, what does he want off the menu? Whatever he wants off that menu, that's what he's going to get. I love the butt plugs, this part, because kind of like, I like the animalistic type of sex. He is into that as well. So it's kind of like, you know, he be able to lift it up and pow, 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 you know, drop the tail back and pow, 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 all of that. So I'm really into the animalistic stuff, but he is into it as well. So don't get me wrong. Everything I'm doing, I know he loves. It is not about, you know, and I might, you know, you can have balloons and all that good stuff, whatever, but I am more into scents and sound. So I like the room to smell good. I usually like to have a little bit of music. We really into the R. Kelly thing. I really like to have stuff like that.
Fags, round of applause for Shorty. What do you think, Auntie? Round of applause.
Listen, and my thing is, like, for me, I'm a fantasy girl. Like, if you want to know a fantasy, like, I've gotten women married off of fantasy. I can make a man mind go crazy because a lot of women don't cater to that. Everybody is so systematic. You hit his, you know, he hit your click, you jag his dick, and y'all fuck. Like, there's no imagination. There's no, because most men think about other women. I want to be every man he should, I mean, every woman, sorry, that he could ever think about. I'm going to have blonde hair.
And that's why strip clubs are still in business. Strip clubs are still in business because niggas love a fantasy.
Listen. I'm gonna be hola como esta. I'm gonna be Spanish. I'm gonna be whatever. Can I suck your cock? I'm gonna be a white girl, an African. You know, whatever it is you need me to be. I put some swords and some knives. You know, like I got shot a couple of times. Whatever that brother need to get him off. I'm telling y'all, ladies, come to bed with like a wound on your chest. Like, you know, you've been through some stuff. He like, you know what I'm saying? She struggled, but she here for me. You know. And the reason why I say have them raggedy underwear on is because you're gonna tell them to rip that shit off of you. Like, baby, just rip it off. You can't mess up my Victoria's Secret, sir. But that little bra with that safety pin, rip that shit off. You know what I'm saying? Pull that ass plug out my butt. Rip off my drawers. Take it. But you can't mess up my good stuff because I cost too much money. We ain't that unless you gotta, you know, unless you can replace.
Hey, we'll grab some in the morning. What you talking about?
You know, I like, you know, ladies, y'all gotta be very like specific in what it is that you want from your man as well. Because some men want to grab your head. I don't grab my head. I just got my hair done. Girl, stop it. Good head will get your hair redone. Stop thinking to being pretty. Okay.
Yeah, I'm dead.
No, that I'm sorry. Now that wig coming off. I don't know what you're talking about. That wig coming off.
You know, but listen, I tell women all the time. I think I told y'all last time. Get a nut wig, girl. Get a wig that he can just bust a nut in. And you gotta worry about your hair. Wrap it and do it. If you got weave in it anyway, he know you ain't got real hair. You know it's go ahead and get
I support that.
And he can bust in. If you don't want him to bust in your face, put your glasses on, get some goggles. Take it for the team. No excuses. No excuses.
Now you already got the raggedy bra and the raggedy underwear on. I don't know why you got your good wig on. You might as well wear the raggedy wig because I'm gonna snatch that off too.
Exactly. I ain't mad at you, bro. Look, some men have a little fantasy of being with a crackhead. They don't really want to, they scared, but you know, because she might have something, but it's a little fantasy. You know what I'm saying? Give them a little crackheadish, you know.
Hey, but we not simple though. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay. Okay.
I was rolling until the crackhead. I mean, I might have thought about selling some dope, but I never thought about selling the dope and getting my dick sucked.
Listen,
I mean,
Damn.
you
it may
had me
not
into
be
the
you,
crackhead.
sir. It may not be you, but why do you think so many crackheads giving head? There's a bunch of brothers out there just getting head from crackheads. I don't
Either,
smoke
you
crack,
know.
but I can act like one if that's what you need. What I'm saying is whatever you need me to be.
I like
That's
that.
I'm
I like
rolling.
that.
That's what
I'm
Also part
rolling.
of learning your love language. This is also part of knowing your love language. So I know that
I'm
you like that
rolling.
crackhead kind of sex. And if that's the case, I could be that. Somebody said not the crackhead. Somebody
But wait a minute.
Crackheads having sex.
Wait a minute. I'm ex-military, so I come to bed for you. I have my, my Glock, my MK, whatever I gotta do. I have on my military hat. I have my face with my camo,
Jeez.
and I'm like, hoorah!
What you
and I
saying
just
is I'm
do
not doing
whatever we
enough.
gotta do. You know,
That's
TT
How bad do you
said
want this eval? How bad you want this eval?
TT
I feel
basically
you.
saying
I'm
that I'm
ready.
not doing enough. Yeah, I'm not looking into your profession and none of that enough. Somebody said dope dealers get here from the crackheads, and somebody said, "Wow, crackhead, the fuck." I mean, have you ever seen a crackhead not giving head?
exactly. I mean, and
I
it's
mean,
really just
you
about
can literally pay for crack with head. Just saying.
Anybody
So,
who does
just
crack becomes a crackhead, and all crackheads don't necessarily look like crackheads.
right.
I know a couple of crackheads you wouldn't even know. Crackheads evolved. You know what I'm saying? It's a little different.
But once a crackhead,
Always a crackhead.
Oh
Yes.
my god! Shout out to
Somebody
Lamar Odom.
said- Shout out to Lamar Odom. Somebody said that wig coming off dead ass facts. So that wig
No,
is
it's coming off.
A bitch, it's coming off. Boom. We throwing it like
I'm throwing that bitch up like a graduation cap.
If they
Oh,
say
it's
don't
all-
touch
it's
the
an-
wig, you just grab the throat because they can only pick one. They can pick the wig or the throat. That's it.
I thought that was a duo trick. It was throat and wig.
Why not
It was-
both?
it
Okay,
was
why
motion.
not both?
You need the other hand for balance.
Other hand for balance. That's what my knees and my hips is for. I don't need the balance.
Have you ever seen somebody ride
One
a
leg
bull with
up,
two hands?
one hand on throat, one hand on frontal is coming off. Like graduation is coming off.
Somebody said crack and
bed.
ball.
Hand on
So we'll do
throat.
another. Somebody said
Hand on frontal, and I'm snatching it off.
This is
2
confusing
feet
to a lot of
on
people
bed.
because somebody
Perfect
literally said
squat.
wig or
Hand on
throat.
throat.
Wow.
What'd you say?
Do it again. What is it again? Show me one more time.
It's 2 feet on bed. Perfect
Okay.
squat.
Perfect.
There we go. We got it right there. Perfect squat. Hand extended on throat. No, not your throat. They throat. Yep. Stroke, choke, stroke. It's the choke stroke. That's the move you need. You don't need no wig. They don't want
Bad man stroke. Bad man
choke stroke. There you go. Thank you, TT.
TT got into it though.
Like you know,
Okay,
you gotta choke stroke.
I had a flashback.
I'm dead. You
Okay,
do
so
it
I
on
have
hand
to ask
too.
these young men. I do have to ask these young men, since it's Valentine's Day is about you. Now, TT said what she's willing to bust out. She's willing to bust out whatever you want. Okay, she trench coat, crackhead, all the shit. Army camo, all that shit. Whatever the fuck you into, she's into. Now, young men, and Esco, I'm gonna do you last because you had a lot to say last time about what TT had to say in our last podcast. So I'm gonna do you last. Sauce, I'm gonna do you first. I'm gonna ask you day's over, you finally got home in your new suit that she done bought you for work. What are you looking for? What are you expecting? What is your love language when it comes to having sexual intercourse with your girl on Valentine's Day? Now, it does have to be a little different. It can't be the regular sex, right? Because honestly, at this point, this is Valentine's Day. It's a holiday. We got to go big or go home, right? So, Sauce, you let me know what you're expecting. I know that you did the throat. Yeah.
Everything she said, I'm expecting from her.
Facts, right?
I'm expecting all of that. And
We shouldn't let you go first, Angel, because I ain't expecting everything that you said.
Hey,
All
on
of a
me,
sudden, the
cause
perspective
hey,
was changed. They ain't never seen this shit before in their life. But all of
hey,
a sudden, the
on
perspective
hey,
was
'cause
changed.
I ain't never heard of no menu. That menu still got my head fucked messed up.
Right,
I'm
so-
like, yo,
I'm in for all of that. And that sounds like look, I remember that song. They don't want no minute, man. I got you. I back you up on that one. There we go. Even trade. You won't get no minute, man. I want that. Whatever that was.
Don't be 5 minutes either, because you say it ain't
No,
one.
no,
but
I ain't say
We need to
5.
go. We
You
need to
get
go
Drink
higher.
your beet juice, fellas. Drink your
Camo
beet
for the
juice.
last 5 minutes. Okay.
We
What
talking
the
about
fuck?
2-3 hours.
I'm
I
gonna
done
let you
took my
nut
Gatorade,
It's all
I done
good.
water all day. I've been drinking water all day long. I've been drinking Gatorade all day.
Drinking beet juice.
So,
Drinking beet
so,
juice.
so,
I done actually had a couple Red Bulls that she don't know about already.
hey, tell her about the honey though. Hey, tell her about the honey though. You done stopped at the gas station and got a honey.
Okay.
I
So
had
I
some of
ask
that
real
honey
quick,
before.
sorry.
You done stopped at a
I have
gas.
a question for you. Y'all are discussing. Y'all do the gas station shit. Y'all discuss it. Sauce, I have a question for you. Since now we're aligning all of our expectations with what TT said. Can you please tell me what is one of the best sexual experiences you've gotten on Valentine's Day that you weren't expecting? Not regular sex, not just you throwing pussy because it's Valentine's Day.
I know Valentine's Day. No.
Okay. Well, give me, based off of your sexual experiences, what are you expecting from Valentine's Day in terms of something that you've seen in the past? Give it to me now. Okay. This is what I'm expecting for Valentine's Day. My birthday, this girl did this.
When, like I said, when it comes to Valentine's Day specifically, I can't necessarily I had one of those moments where it was like, yeah, this was it on a Valentine's Day. I mean, I think the only Valentine's Day I really did have, she got me so lit I went to sleep.
Anticlimactic as fuck.
So, you know.
Okay, so give me an example. If you don't have an example of what you've done on your Valentine's Day, please give me an example of what you're looking for. Like what kind of sexual experience? And I know TT said a lot of things.
Man,
okay. Nothing to wig, throw on camo. TT said a lot of things. Rip my bra off. TT said a lot of things. But
I mean, like I said,
you're sexually frustrated, you ready to go. It's fucking Valentine's Day. What are you expecting from your woman? This is about you now, and this is why y'all don't get shit because you come to the table talking about some shit. I was asleep.
Well, one, don't turn off the lights. Let's start right there. Do not turn off the lights. I hate when turn off the lights. It's dark. Do not turn off the lights. Let's just start with that.
Can I say something real quick? Can I say something? Stay right where you at. A lot of women have the lights off because they feel uncomfortable with their body. Ladies, if you got a fat roll, men just see breasts, mouth.
They don't give a fuck.
Let him fuck that. Look, get some lubricant in that fat roll, and he can fuck that fat roll. That way, now you feel more comfortable every time he see your fat because it's fuckable. Women got to understand the more fat you have, the more things he can fuck. Okay, go back. I'm sorry.
Simple. I think most of it is because with clothes on, we've been waiting all day to see you without clothes on, off. Like when you want to see everything. So yeah, she right. Sure, I might want to grab that joint. It might be helpful. New move, like you know, it's you. It's the you we saw with clothes on. We knew it was gonna fall. Right. But the thing is, we gotta stay hard, and it's hard to stay hard when you can't see and you don't really know what it's like. It's like you jagging off after a while. It's like
I hear you. So give me a fantasy. Do you have a fantasy that you want to perform this Valentine's Day? Like this Valentine's Day, you're with your woman. I've been thinking about this for a long time. I know that she's a writer. I could nut her wig. She don't give a fuck. What is something that you want? Like, give me a fantasy. What are you looking for? I'm
cutting him off. I'm sorry, Sauce. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no, we in this to win.
Okay.
No, Sauce is all about whatever you talk about. So he don't care. He don't care. He loves that shit. Okay. I want Sauce to think for himself. Sauce, if you have the opportunity to perform any fantasy on Valentine's Day, because this Valentine's Day is about you, what is it? I want to hear it. And somebody said, but while you think about that, somebody said, would I be wrong to assume that the older woman would be more into catering in the way that Auntie described than a younger woman would? No, because I'm a younger woman and I like to cater. It's all about the expression. Just like men, when you guys give head and you guys love the moaning and all the whole expression and my body shaking and all that shit. We love the same thing. I like the response. I like to see what you gonna give back when I put this on you. So I think all women like to give. I think that some women may be a little selfish, and the girls that say, "Oh, my junk hurts," after 5 minutes, we're done with them. We should probably just leave them alone.
Call me.
They're not adults. Hello. Call Angel. Call TT because TT will hold it down for you. Just saying. Fuck my fat roll, Jehovah. You're scaring people in the comments, Angel. I'm just saying.
Listen, I'm being realistic.
That's my wig, son.
I am being realistic. Women don't even understand the power. The power of the dick has taken over the world. Pussy used to run the world. Y'all have lost it. Y'all
Oh,
don't
I'm sorry,
understand.
Auntie. Can you say it again for the people in the back?
The power
Say
of
it
the
again for
dick
people in the
is running the world. Women have lost the power of the pussy. And I'm telling you, ladies, this whole thing, everything can be fucked. This right here, that is a makeshift vagina. Like, y'all got way too many things that he can fuck. Stop being so boring with the whole mouth, booty, breast. Let that nigga fuck your underarm. Let him fuck your neck. I'm telling you. He be like, where he gonna go? He like, dude, she let me fuck her neck. Like, literally, I'm fucking her neck.
Can't be anywhere. I love it here. I love it here.
Where is he going? Nowhere.
I'm dead.
Y'all need to get, just call me. I got you.
Where's your file?
Here. He loves it here. I let him fuck your neck. I think he stopped. Okay, so back to Sauce. So
Oh my
now that we've
God.
discussed a little bit about, we talked about the comments, we talked about what TT likes. Give me a fantasy. What do you see? What do you want to see ride out on your Valentine's Day?
So maybe get some frosting, you know, that colorful frosting,
Mhm.
and maybe let me body paint her with the frosting, and then maybe she body paints me with the frosting, and then we lick the frosting off, you know. And you know, it gets interesting from there. I mean, I don't have to go into too many details, but you know, a good, you know, mural, you know, maybe just a whole, you know, maybe have some pastries involved, toppings, you know, maybe, you know, edible, undergarments, you know. Make, you know, I like to eat, so why not give me a full course meal, a buffet? You know, I like to cook too, so I maybe like to make my own meal, you know.
So I did see a Sex and the City episode where there was a woman on a table and they were serving sushi off of her. This was like a party, you know, like a regular party, Upper East Side, New York. And they, you know, it was her whole body was covered in sushi. Would you like that to eat off this woman?
I don't know, it might
You
smell
walk in
funny.
the door. Oh, and it doesn't have to be sushi. It can be what you like. It can be what you like. It can be what
It
you
smell,
like.
if we going to the
Frosting
sushi
and
bar,
like
there's a
sweet.
girl right here. I don't know if it's the sushi or her. So,
Well, see, that's the problem. Okay, so in order to be able to differentiate between the two, just in case, the sweets and the icing, and you like that, right? So maybe if you came home and she had some, you know, laid out with some cakes and some, you know,
I'll be excited. I would most definitely be excited. I'll probably be a little giggity, you know. I'll be like, you know. And
Okay, so can I come in? Okay, Sauce, is your girlfriend watching?
I don't got one of those.
Okay, so the ladies who's ever watching and want to turn on Sauce, I'm finna set the whole fantasy up, because it's hard for men to really get the whole full picture. Women are more detailed. So let me just picture this. So ladies, you tell your man stay outside the room. You in the bedroom, you can have a plate with like his favorite sauces, whatever he likes. He's into the frosting, but you could, I mean, if he like bananas, if he like whipped cream, whatever the case he likes, right? You have the lights on because he wants you to see. He wants to be able to see. You lay in the bed with your legs open and you put all those things, place them on your body somewhere, right? Now you can go as far as saying, baby, give him some ice cream or something like that, whatever he likes. And he stays outside. When he comes in, then you blindfold yourself. Now, ladies, let's just be real. If you're trying to be real sexy and your nipples go behind your arm in your armpits, just keep the stuff simple. Put it down the middle. Don't have your titties up like this the whole time. Just let the titties flow. So now you got all these different things on your body. And when your legs are open, and when he comes in with the ice cream, he looking like, oh my God, because he's able to scoop, drop it on your body. He's able to lick, suck, do all those different things. You can set the fantasy up really, really good. Just make sure it caters to whatever he likes. And your thing is that ice cream hits your body tweets, he comes, licks this shit off your body. So it's a drop, suck, lick, suck, fuck, all of that. Simple. Now he gets what he likes. You gonna get licked and sucked on, and y'all fuck, and it's easy. Fantasies are very easy, but you gotta know what you like. So Sauce, I got you. If you was my man, baby.
Sauce, are you satisfied with TT's answer? Or are you satisfied with that evening being your evening for Valentine's Day?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so we're gonna move on. Lorraine.
Oh man, what's going on?
Languages, based off of what your fantasies are. Tell us what that Valentine's Day looks like for you. What is your fantasy? What are you intrigued to see on Valentine's Day?
Okay.
Sexually.
Valentine's Day, like it's okay. We on Monday, so I think it'll be pretty dope. I don't know. Give me some on top of the city. Like, give me a little Airbnb on top of the city. You feel me? Nice little.
You want to get out the house. You don't want to do the regular shit in the house.
You
We
want to
outside. We done been inside.
I
for
mean,
2
he
years,
already
man.
said he getting flued out, so we ain't at the crib. He ain't at the crib. He getting flued out, so he ain't at the crib. So you're gonna have to get the Airbnb. I'm with you, my boy. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Nah, but give me something on top of the city, man. Grab my favorite drink. You know, I'm a tequila sipper, so give me some of that on ice. You feel me? And then from that point, I'm not gonna stunt. I can't stop thinking about the menu because like that's a game changer right there. So that menu is definitely about to be inputted in whatever the hell I got going on in the future. Because if you're not bringing me no menu, I don't even know what we talking
So
about.
what's on your menu based off of your love language? Because the menu is based off of your love language and what you said you liked in the past. So tell me what is on your menu.
What's on my menu? A whole lot of head. Like, I mean, shit, hey. But I mean, yeah, back shots, you know what I'm saying? Reverse cowgirl, you feel me? Like, yeah, right. Like the whole, we can take it to whatever spot in the crib you want to take it to. We could take it to the shower. But my thing is, you know, I'm a visual type of person too. Definitely gotta have the lights on because I like to see what I'm doing. You feel me? And on top of that, shit, we make it memorable. Shit, let's go ahead and throw that camera on real quick. So that way, you know, on Tuesday, you can throw on Tuesday. I can kind of remind myself what the hell was going on the day before, so we can kind of repeat that on Wednesday. You feel me? So shit,
Come on now.
You know?
You're trying to make a movie. Yeah, I see that. I like that. Good for you. Angel, how do you feel about making movies? Because I'm not gonna stunt. I made a few in my lifetime.
I can keep your secret though. That's one thing though. You also, hey, we can keep secrets around.
So it has to be discretion. There has to be a level of discretion here. And if I'm spending Valentine's Day with you, then obviously we have that kind of level of respect for each other, or we wouldn't do that to each other. But I would like to hear TT's point of view on making a movie and how that makes her feel.
I probably film almost all our sexual acts. We're into that. So, I mean, because every time I do something, it's something different. Like he sometimes takes his thumb, put it in my butt, and like, you know, and we're watching it. So to be able to watch all of these different things, and you sucking head, and it's, you know, I got all this, you know, theatrical stuff going on, and then we sometimes like to watch ourselves fuck, and we repeat what we did to see if we can do the same thing and not better. Like, why watch porn when hello, I'm your porn star.
I am porn.
But I'm not gonna lie, I do like watching porn because porn to me is a little bit boring because I kind of do way more than them, but it does help set the mood. But I most definitely like the camera on. We have so many movies. Like I have still, like if you go to my OnlyFans, we do take some still pictures of it, and so you can see some of the stuff. I don't have no videos on there, but there are some.
Ma'am, I did subscribe to said OnlyFans.
And go subscribe to your OnlyFans for research purposes only.
My $20. I did it for research purposes. Because I knew you was gonna be on here, so I was like, all right, let me see what you're talking about. Oh, she has OnlyFans. It's $20. I do got to put gas in the car, but. All right, let me go ahead and subscribe to the OnlyFans and let me see what she's talking about. So I mean, when you say close your eyes and visualize the fantasy, and I won't say I was there, but it wasn't really much too much for me to imagine because I had just scrolled. So he knew right there.
I got a question, Auntie. So about like the gag reflexes, like, is that I guess?
Oh Lord.
You know, like is that something I guess chicks can kind of grow into, or is like
no? I think the woman having it some jump.
No, okay. So let me say this, ladies, never suck dick on a full stomach. That's where y'all make your mistake. Don't go eat dinner and then give him head because you're gonna feel like you gotta throw up, and you are. Okay. Number 2, gagging is the key to sucking dick. You have to gag. No man wants dry sex. It's like you don't want dry vagina. You can gag a couple of times and the fluid keeps going. Hand placement is everything. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out. Hold on.
TT, I do have to say.
Do you have the Frankenstein auntie? Do you have the Frankenstein auntie?
You know what? No, because I just used him for a class, so all my stuff is dirty, but that's okay.
Okay, all right. So we're going Little Kim with the Sprite bottle. Got you. All right.
So once you gag, ladies. Gag, mark how much it's a gag, and then what you do is gag a couple of times and then slide your head up a little higher. Just control the dick. That way you don't feel like you're going to throw up. But I tell women, if you throw up, take it for the team. Just throw up and keep it moving. You lost a few pounds. You know what I'm saying?
I have towels. It's fine. I have towels. It's fine.
Now, TT, I have a question. Some of us don't have a gag reflex.
Okay.
So some of us don't gag even when it is.
Sorry, what?
Okay.
So what I'm saying is that a problem? Men don't
No.
like the fact that I
No.
don't just gag and fucking vomit all over their dick?
No. Okay. So if you don't have a gag reflex, this is the thing. So let me say this. It helps with deep throating. The more you don't gag, you can deep throat. So that's a good thing. Okay, that's a good thing. But as long as you can produce saliva, however that looks like, then that's all that matters. Just the dry head, it will get you a black eye. Stop sucking his dick and you produce no saliva, because it seems as if you're uninterested. You don't really want to be there. Like you're not even turned on. Like
now, Auntie, hold on. Now, Auntie, can I pause you for just a second?
Yes.
I'm rolling with you, and I've watched the videos, and I get it. I see where you're going with it as far as keeping the dick wet, so on and so forth. You giving head. I watched the video. I've done my research. I get it. But at the same time, and I'm talking about myself, I don't like my shit.
Nelly.
Go ahead. Say what you're saying.
I don't. Me personally, that's where I disagree with you, because me personally, I don't like my shit that sloppy, that wet, because I don't like my booty wet. So it's like with all that shit is going on.
I got an answer for that. Guess what?
So
My
TT,
guy doesn't.
TT, this one right here in particular, Esco. This one in particular, this guy right here had a lot of things to say after our last conversation last year. He is very into it's the head thing for him. It's the Glock 5000 doesn't do it for me.
No,
so what do you have for this man?
Damn,
okay,
sure don't.
So let me go back, because I was going to answer his question. The guy I'm with doesn't like saliva either, and I was like, "How you with me?" So what?
You produce a lot.
But guess what? I've learned that I swallow my saliva as I'm sucking his dick. It's an easy
Much
fix.
appreciated.
If he doesn't want all that saliva, I do what I do. I suck it up, swallow, and then I keep going. I had to learn how to please him. So that's an easy fix.
Game changer.
Period.
But all right, so my question, if you're saying within your technique that more saliva is better, because you're saying that for the general, like, are you putting the caveat in there, like, if he doesn't like that, like, to be mindful of that shit?
This is, again, when you come into asking questions, what you like, don't like, because women don't know. In my classes, women take notes and they present it. And what I say is, you ask him, baby, how fast, how slow, what you like, what you don't like. And then she learns how to customize her head for you. I'm never going to come to my man and do what I've been doing with Jim and Bob, because Billy is totally different. You got to customize it. So if I know you my man and you don't want all that saliva, baby, you ain't got to worry about our saliva. It's going right down my throat, but I'm still going to keep on sucking. Whatever you need, whatever you want. If you don't want your booty wet, guess what? I already got a towel in your butt crack just to make sure nothing go down there. As the saliva drips.
And that's fine. I'm okay with that. You can lay a towel down if you finna go crazy like that, just to have it there for you, for me. I'm okay with that.
Right.
Now, I'm glad you brought up, because I don't have my notepad here, but I have it all locked in here.
Isaac, I'm going to ask you the same question that I asked everybody else. In terms of Valentine's Day, it's about you. What do you want to see on Valentine's Day? Now, I will preface this with saying that you had a lot of things to say, and you were very strong-willed about our last conversation that we had with Angel, because what she was saying, the Glock 5000, the grapefruit, all that shit ain't gonna work.
That ain't rolling.
So
I'm not rolling.
Tell me what you're interested in seeing for Valentine's Day. What is your fantasy?
Let me go with the fantasies first. And when Sauce and Lorraine was talking, fantasies first, my first two that came up was a robbery. That was number one, was a robbery, and the second one was kind of like a slip and slide. So the robbery one is more so God. I want to break in and I want to pretend like I'm robbing. Like, I'm gonna take the bullets and everything out the gun, but I'm gonna still have it. Like, you're not gonna be threatened. It's gonna be safe. But I'm breaking and I'm just like I'm robbing. And then the second one, the slip and slide, was I want to lay down like a tarp. Because I was watching OnlyFans, like Auntie, you said you like when you do your thing, you got a tarp laid down because it gets real sloppy or whatever. So I want that same tarp laid down, and we're finna go to Target. We finna buy out all the baby oil, and then everybody talking about leave the lights on. I'm cool with all that. I don't need the lights. Cut all the lights off, and we're just gonna douse ourselves in baby oil, and we finna go crazy. I want a whole slip and slide all on the tarp, all of that, all your crevices just wet, just slipping everything. I want all of that. That's my fantasy. As far as Valentine's is concerned, if she get it popping, I walk in, I see the tarp laid down and the Target bags on the table. Say no more. Say no more.
That's what's up. Now, just be
Say no
mindful that oil can actually irritate her vagina. Because it's on your penis.
We can get coconut oil.
Okay, so I'm just being, you always gotta have safety with your fantasies.
You're right. You're right. No, you're right.
We get coconut oil. Reel us in.
The baby oil is cool, like you can rub on feet, whatever. But when it comes to the vulva part, just make sure that's when the coconut oil go, because that's what you want to be, safe with. But yeah, I love them.
I'm rolling.
I'm rolling. Break in.
Yeah, I want to slip around. I want to play tussle. You know what I'm saying? I want all of that. I want to get into it.
Have you ever like made love to a woman with your gun? Like, you don't have no bullets and you put a condom on and put it inside of it.
No, I have never fornicated with a woman with my pistol. I have not.
It's the bomb. Like, listen, it's hard, ladies. It don't go down. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you can incorporate that with the robbery. Like, I'm finna steal this pussy. Pow, pow, pow. Put it.
I haven't even thought of that because I have an Amazon subscription to condoms, so we can really, like you were saying, with the protection. I can really use the protection, put it on there. You know what I'm saying? Of course, safety first. Take the bullets, everything out, and baby, actually lay down. Fuck the money. Lay down. Bust it open because I'm about to bust the pussy with this pistol. Shut up. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. Lay down.
What is happening?
Lay down. I'm rolling.
Get out and lay down. What you talking about?
Okay.
I love it.
Wow. Goddamn. Okay. I see where we're going with this. I don't know. I'm getting a little drunk myself, so I'm sitting here like, what the fuck? Okay. So Esco, I know that you had some real serious things that you wanted to say to TT in regards to what happened in the last episode. So please, I'm going to give you, we literally have maybe 13 minutes left in this episode. I want to go ahead and give you the floor to say what you need to say before we wrap this up.
All right. So, Auntie, I'm going to say all this. No disrespect. I've watched the videos. I subscribe to OnlyFans. I've done research. I watched the videos. I get it. I'm with you. I support the movement as far as getting women to get their head game right, being more powerful with their head game. I get it. I support it. But I feel like a lot of it was very performative based, where it was, I think it was, you say you had the 50 techniques to giving different head or sucking dick differently. I don't feel like they were really techniques. I feel like there were more different variations of giving head, but at the same time, like it's still the same head. You had the one where it was the sundae. You had the one where something with a cucumber, the grapefruit, of course. Everyone knows the grapefruit. All of that is just different variations of head, but at the same time, that really is that's just different. It's not really giving tips on how to actually give head. You can go crazy with the grapefruit, but you still need to know how to give head. And also, hold on, I got one more tidbit. It's also, I feel like it's very biased because I'll say this, it is what it is. I'm Caribbean, I'm Haitian, I'm not circumcised. So a lot of that was the gagas, all that that's going on. Hey, that's out the window for me because all you're gonna do is fuck my shit up. So that grapefruit, all of that's not gonna work. So a lot of the tips involved that when you were giving your video, and I watched the videos, a lot of that involved all of that, and none of that finna work for me. I need you to actually know what you're doing and give head. Now, the one I did agree with and I did support was, I think it was the figure 8. Mm-hmm. Cool there. I'm rolling. And I probably had to pull it back. I don't got my notes, but yeah, but majority of it seemed very performative versus just for like the look of it, because we are visual. So it's catering more so to the visual, but not actually the basis of what you're here for, what you down there for. You down there to suck dick. Are you actually sucking dick?
Let
A
me
lot of that
answer.
shit wasn't really, I wasn't really
Okay,
rolling with it.
So let me answer that. Let me answer. I do not put all my techniques online. I can't. I'll get blown out. I just can't. So people come to my classes. I teach different techniques. They're not variations. I teach blowjobs from one technique to another technique, another one. Her mouth will never get tired. What I show on social media and the things that you guys can see are safe. Grapefruit got me famous. The cucumber is for women who just don't want to suck dick. Those things that you see online, but if you come to my class or get my DVDs, you'll be like, oh, I can't give everything, baby, because I won't make no money. Okay, this is still about the coins. It's still
No,
about
no, no. And I got the prices. I got $100. I got $100 for the next one. I got $100 for the next one.
My classes are $900, but that's okay. So let me just say this.
Man up, man up.
What you're saying, I understand, and that's why I tell women come to my class. They take notes, and when I tell you, I promise you, what you see on there is not what I teach in real life. Those are just
that's fair.
That's why Girls Trip was able to do it and other things. That when I went to Paris, they was like, oh wow, they don't even give head in Paris. The reason why I had the cucumber, the grapefruit, because those things make the men feel like it's easier, and the women want to give head because they feel like it's natural. The things that you see are the commercialized of what I am. But the real giving head, I tell women, you need a fuck a dude and suck a dude dick who's not circumcised. God designed that foreskin for you to bust a nut. I have
okay, all right, because I'm really honestly sick of having this argument about that shit. I'm really tired of it.
No,
I'm really tired of it.
Cheat, get a man who not circumcised, baby, honey. That skin is everything, because women, we have the same thing on our clitoris. It actually is way better. Sirs, whoever are circumcised, your mama made those choices, and I'm not mad at you, okay? But what I'm saying is that foreskin, God makes no mistakes. He know what he's doing. All you want is a man that's clean. Pull the smegma, ladies, the same thing. Pull that hood back, clear the smegma. But when I tell you that foreskin is everything, if you want to bust a good nut, get with dude. What's your name? Esco.
Esco.
I already know you bringing the pain, bro. Because
and the thing is, and I get the same thing every single time when I tell them, "Oh, I'm not circumcised." Oh well, you gotta relax, because at the same time you teach a young girl hygiene to clean herself. Exactly. If you have a young boy that's not circumcised, you teach him the same thing. You teach him hygiene. Ain't no one ever looked at me and been around me and never thought I was no dirty nigga. So don't. Throw that out the window. Just like you have to maintain your vagina and you have to clean yourself properly, certain products, so on and so forth. Exactly. Uncircumcised man has to do the same thing. It's the same thing.
And somebody just said, I tend to stay away from uncircumcised dicks. Maybe I have some growing up to do.
Yeah.
But I just can't stomach it, and I actually like giving head. So this is educational experience.
You need to learn to give head properly. That's why we're here.
Okay, so let me explain. For a man that's not circumcised, most men, of course, they grow. Okay, once they grow, all you have to do is literally just pull the foreskin down and just suck. If the gland looks the same way as a man who is circumcised, the anatomy is still the same. It's just foreskin. It's not nasty. I mean, it's like I like a meaty sandwich. I want, you saying, you got like a sausage.
Hold on, Auntie. Hold on, Auntie. And 10 times out of 10, when I'm hard, you won't even know. There's been multiple women that didn't even know that I was not uncircumcised because the foreskin was automatically coming back once I get hard. I'm not walking in with a flaccid penis and shit like that. That's not a thing. That's not a thing. And you only know that because that's what your homegirl told you. Now, if you dealt with a nigga that was not circumcised and he actually had some dick and some weight on him, when the shit got hard, it automatically starts to peel back because my dick is hard.
Exactly.
So you don't even have to worry about none of that.
Exactly. And even with the I think I know, because people say, "Oh, if he's circumcised, that's gonna be a problem." Just pull the foreskin back and do the same thing, or put a condom on it, and then this is gonna slide. Like every technique I have is always about every type of penis, big, circumcised, uncircumcised. But I'm sorry that you have not seen my actual techniques on a blowjob, because I'm sorry too.
I'm sorry too.
Get a close minded of what it is that I teach. But I just remember this is a business as well. So you're
No,
not
of course, I
in-
support it. I
but I
support it.
most definitely cater to your type of penis and everybody's type of penis. You know what
So
I'm
now,
saying?
auntie, now you're saying that the class was $900. So is that just a solo class? Is that a group class? Is that like a
Well, that's
Zoom
from 1 to
meeting?
20. That's 1 to 20 ladies. They get the dildos. I teach them everything step by step by step. And the reason why I know for a fact the things that I teach, because I've taught millions. That's millions of different types of penises. And I've never got one class yet or a person say it didn't work.
So now,
And
how would
that's
so
blowjobs.
if
Blowjobs. Those are the
right?
blowjobs.
So if I had a young lady that I wanted to go ahead and enroll her in this class, it's on my dime because not for nothing, I want that. I want the bomb ass head. I want that because I'm not circumcised. Every time I deal with a woman that's giving me head, it's a whole new world to her. It's a whole new world to her. All that shit that you was used to dealing with Tyrone and Craig and all of them. Hey baby, that ain't gonna work. So
Right.
how would I go about enrolling her in said class and so that she can actually know, hey baby, this is my Valentine's Day gift to you. No disrespect, but take this class real quick.
Right.
How would I do that?
Well, you can and then you can actually get my DVDs because my DVDs are very easy. You can do the downloads. It's just like a class. You can go to Angels with an S eroticsolutions.com. My DVDs literally show you step by. It's just like being in a class. It show you step by step the first technique, the second technique. I show you slow motion. I explain everything, and then at the end, it shows you how that full blowjob is gonna look and sound. But then also, again, it is customized for your mate. Every man is different, so you got to understand that. Like I try to make people think outside the box. I'm not here. I'm way off. I'm in another universe. Okay, and so for that to happen. Angels Erotic Solutions. I promise you, ladies, I got you, sir. I got you. Circumcised or not.
You said that was Angels Erotic Solutions?
Angels
Yes,
with an S, eroticsolutions.com.
Solutions.com. Yes.
Was that erotics with an S or was that erotic with just
erotic?
Erotic, EROTIC, and then solutions.
I just want to make sure I didn't have two S's in there. Angels,
No,
I have it in my notes here. Angels Erotic Solutions. Got you. Say no more.
Angels, plural, ANGELS. Eroticsolutions.com. It's at the bottom of our screen. So if you guys need to, if you guys are interested in learning more about giving head, proper head, grade A head, Angels Erotic Solutions. So
and then my
I am
book.
going to.
I'm sorry.
Your book.
I was just gonna say the book that's on there as well. You could download. It teaches like fantasies, a male's anatomy, a female's anatomy. And then it has questions that people ask me about everything like how painless anal, how to squirt, just all those different things. So that's all in the book as well.
Something tells me I need to.
I did see that. This is the one about you. You teaching men how to make their woman squirt too. I did see you had a little clip on there about teaching men how to make their woman squirt as well. How much is that class? I told you I want the tart. I want the tart down. I got the tart.
That comes in when I have the regular class. All that comes in it. Everything comes in the full class. The squirt and the visual one for $350. That's when people just watch me. But if you want her to have hands on, that's when it's the fuller class.
Okay. All right.
I do have a comment really quick. Most men aren't honest with women and let them know their head is trash. Therefore, women be walking around thinking their head is A1. And we do the same thing. I definitely had a nigga walking around for the rest of 2020 thinking that his shit was phenomenal and it was ass. So we're just as bad. I'm not gonna sit here and say that all men are doing that. But I do want to say thank you to everybody that came to this show today. Angel, TT, thank you. As always. You always
thank you,
Auntie.
Thank you.
So I'm about to go into Angels Erotic Solutions. That is Angel, ANGEL Solutions, Erotic Solutions. .com. We at the bottom of our screen. We'll put it there. There it is. Angels Erotic Solutions. That's what we're gonna do. Also, guys, thank you so much, Lorraine. We had fucking Esco. We got fucking listen. This is the best thing we've ever done before in our lives. I'm very excited. I am super drunk. but I am very excited to be here. I feel like I was a guest. Yes, thank you for coming. We appreciate you being here. Thank you everyone for being here. We're trying to do more of these because I feel like these are productive, educational conversations. We need to have more of those.
Yeah.
Did everybody
And
say
next
something
time-
today?
And next time I
I'm
come back,
here.
I'm gonna show you guys some actual techniques if that's okay.
Hey, I'm all for it. Let me know.
I support it. I support it.
You guys, this show ain't over until it's over, but it's actually over in like 30 seconds. So next time we have our fucking show, we'll have Angel give us some techniques. But until then, we got our fantasies and our love languages out there. That's what's most important. I want to thank you guys so much. Happy Valentine's Day from Media 455, and we will see you guys all next time.
Yeah.
I'm shit faced.